Hi everyone, Melissa here. So, you may have heard us talking about chatting to God in kids' church or at Minnie's church or at Kids Alive. And when we say chatting, it's another way of saying that we are talking with or praying to God. So it's a word that we use quite a lot of, chatting to God. Some people chat very loudly because that's just what they like to do. Some people chat in their heads. Some people like to whisper into their hands. And you can chat to God about anything and everything. What you had for dinner, what your favourite TV show is, what sometimes makes you super cross and angry, what day you've had, whether you've had a good day or a bad day. And God loves to listen to us. And He loves it that we come to Him and chat with Him. There's also another side to prayer though, because God is such an amazing and awesome God. He really wants to talk to us. I just love that. God is in the business of talking to us and He wants us to hear what He's saying. So we call this catching from God, catching what God is saying to us. And there's some different ways we can hear from God. We can catch from God through the Bible, God's living, loving word. We can catch what God is saying to us as we read it. We can catch what God is saying through our skin. Sometimes our skin might feel hot or really cold or tingly, or some people will get a funny feeling in their stomach sometimes. It's a way of God speaking to us so we can catch what He's saying through our skin. I told you I needed catching practice. Some people hear an audible voice, just like I'm speaking to you now. Other people, thank you, might catch from God by seeing something. Other people might not be seeing. Oh. Some people catch from God in their dreams. Whilst they're sleeping, God might give them a dream. Now you have to try and imagine that this is actually a picture of a brain. Sometimes God can put pictures or words or mini movies in our brains. We can catch what He's saying to us. How about we give it a little try? Close your eyes a second. And I want you to imagine the best ice cream sundae. What bowl is it in? What flavours are there? Has it got chocolate sauce all over it, or maybe some sprinkles or some sparklers sticking out the top? What spoon are you going to eat it with? Now open your eyes. That bit where you just pictured having the ice cream sundae, that's the bit of our mind, our brains, where God can pop words and pictures in. And that's how we can catch from Him with our minds. It's kind of like we need to practice listening to God. You might have seen I'm not very good at catching things, and when I was in the office with Josh would often throw a little beanbag ball at me, and I practiced catching, and when we'd have a meeting, we'd catch and chat and catch and chat and catch and chat. And I got better at catching things, although you may not think it by today. And when we practice a dance, or when we learn something new, we have to practice it many, many times for us to get good at it. And it's the same with this. And you know what? Even as an adult, I still need more practice catching what God is saying. There are some things that help us when we think about, is this from God? And I want you to think about two questions. Is this something that Jesus would say? And does this bring me peace? You could also pray about it if you've had something that you think, I'm not sure if this is from God. You can chat to your grown-ups too. You might like to find a special place in your house or your home where you can chat with God and catch what He's saying. It might need to be a space away from everybody else, away from distractions too. We can chat with God anytime, anywhere, and catch what He's saying anytime, anywhere. For me, one of my favourite places is to go out for a walk on the hill, and I just love being surrounded by nature, and I chat and catch with God there. So, I hope you found that helpful. Go and have a practice, see what God is saying to you. Bye.